We're back. We're back. It's 2025. We are ready to do this doggone thing. What's going on, Mr. Carter?
I'm good, man. I was just looking at that intro video, man. That's a little old, bro. I don't know who those cats are on that intro video.
Exactly.
Looks nothing like how we look now, man.
Exactly. And
I mean,
yes,
I've aged. You haven't aged. You look the same. I think I've aged.
that's the that's the what do you what did the hair dye in the movie I can't even think with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. They're talking about the one what's the name of the hair dye that they were talking about
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
remember the name of it. But anyway, that's what happens when you get your hair colored. It makes you look younger.
Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it.
But
That's
you're
it.
looking pretty dapper over there, sir. You got your little scarf on and your fancy
Hey, man,
glasses.
I'm trying to channel my inner Dr. Sterling Carter. I'm trying to be
One day,
sophisticated.
one
One
day.
of my resolutions for 2025 is be more sophisticated like my brother. That's my plan.
Whatever. Okay, I see we have Anthony Martin in the house, our frat brother and
What's going on? Good
100
people.
brother and all that kind of good stuff.
Good people. Good people.
Good people, good people. He's got a beautiful little baby boy. Just came into the world, and so he's smiling from ear to ear, as they say. So
Absolutely.
that's cool.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
So, Sterl,
So,
how was New Year's for you, man? How was Christmas?
New Year's was
Holidays?
nice. I stayed home and stayed safe.
Okay.
Um, we did. Crystal and I did the eve of New Year's Eve
Gotcha.
party at Grooves, so that was pretty cool. But but we not everybody can get a chance to go to Puerto Rico, and hang out like the other Carters. You
It was nice. It's always nice to kind of get away from the usual and
know.
a little culture, a little experience, and see how things are done. Well, it's not a different country, right? Technically,
No,
it's
technically, it's
yeah,
part of
part
the
of
U.S., just
they,
like Hawaii. Yeah.
exactly. When I was there, they kept referring to the U.S. as the mainland, so I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, it was good times, man. Always just fun to hang out with the family and things of that nature. But yeah, it was good.
I love it. I
It was
love
good.
it. Yes, yes, yes. And then you guys had a pretty big little to do, a little shindig, as they say.
Soiree, a soiree. So when you think you're real sophisticated, but like I
Yeah,
said, I'm
yeah,
trying to be like Dr. Carter when I grow up. So when I got real sophisticated, I changed the name of my party to a soiree.
the
I was
soiree.
thinking to myself, what would Sterling call this? A soiree.
Exactly.
Let's
It
go.
was, it, it was a good look. I had a great time. I was very impressed. I was like, look at my big brother do his thing. So that's good.
It was nice, man. It was nice. So it was good to see all of the people that we haven't seen for years, and only see it once or twice a year. We got to be more intentional about continuing to build on those relationships. And
It's important.
yeah, because I
Yeah,
mean, life is life, and as they say, and you never know if today might be the last day you see somebody, talk to
exactly.
somebody.
Exactly. It's so crazy. So crazy. So what we're gonna talk about is 2025,
Yes.
new year.
New
Yeah.
year, new you, new year, new you. So we're talking about resolutions and how to get prepared for 2025. And Sterling, you had a nice short video just a couple of days ago for the new
Yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Some nuggets. Tell us a little bit about those nuggets you dropped.
oh wow, I was as they say, I was coming from the dome on that one. So yeah, I couldn't give them to you verbatim, but I just wanted to leave our friends and family a little some nuggets that they could go by. And so this time around, it sounds we're going to do something a little bit different. So everybody wants to do New Year's resolutions, but we figured we would do alternatives to the New Year's resolution. So if you're one of those people who don't want to do a resolution because you never really fulfill it,
Yeah.
this is the podcast for you because we're going to talk about things you can do instead of doing New Year's resolutions, quote unquote.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, shout out to Tonette Washington. She said, "Happy New Year, brother."
What's going on? Tonette is in the building.
Oh, you in the building, Langston in the building. We always standing up for Langston. So, but yeah, so let's get into it, man. What's
All
first on
right.
the list?
Let's jump into it. So again, we're talking about what to do instead of New Year's resolutions. And the first one is to set intentions. Set intentions. What will be your mindset? And and when I think about this, I think about, you know, we have to be intentional about what we're wanting to do, and we have to have the right mindset in order to do that. So it's one thing to set goals, but it's another thing to say, okay, this is how I'm going to move forward in 2025. And this is going to be my mindset. This is going to be my thought process. So I'm going to put the work in and do whatever it takes in order to achieve the goals that I want. So it's the mindset around the goals that's really important. What do you think, Steve?
Yeah, I agree with that. And as you were talking, I was thinking about, the getting away from that victimization mindset, right?
Yeah.
Getting away from the thoughts that somebody else is somehow stopping you from being able to reach your best self. And so we have to take control of our destiny and realize that we have the ability to control the positive things, the good things that happen in our lives, and we have to manifest those things by continuing to have, like you said, be intentional and make sure that our mind is in the frame of perseverance and productivity. So I love it.
I agree. I agree 100%. So that's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, a vision board. Stephen, have you ever done a vision board?
I have. So a vision board is really nice because a lot of times when you say something, right, there's power and all the different forms of being able to communicate your goals. But I think not just being able to articulate it, but to actually write it down, to put it on something hard, a physical document is helpful. And the process of building a vision board helps you think through not just the goal, but what represents that goal. And it kind of helps you to imagine and dream and use something to symbolize what you're creating. And Sterling, what we did as a family, which was really creative, and Morgan, my youngest daughter, came up with this, was we did a faith board. So I don't know if you guys have heard of a faith board before. The form of a vision board, but basically you create envelopes with different categories of what you're trying to, visualize or what your vision is going to be for the year. And inside of those envelopes, you write down small prayers, and then you have another envelope that's prayers answered. So you write all your prayers for the different categories, you put it into the envelope, and as those prayers are fulfilled, as those prayers are answered, you pull them out of the envelope of the category and put it into the prayers answered box. So
Oh,
that
that's
was,
cool.
yeah, really, really awesome. Something different. We all got together as a family and decorated our faith boards. But definitely encourage you guys to take that time. May feel a little cheesy at first, especially for the guys, and the women are a little bit more creative. But being able to visualize or physically put something together that represents your vision is important.
That's awesome. I'm not that creative or talented. So, Morgan, I love it. I love it. I love what she's doing. But we've done a vision board before. And I'll tell you, when you're talking about being able to visualize what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go, it's really, really helpful to do that. And you may forget what your goals are as far as what we wrote out, but you can visualize those pictures. Once you see them, they're kind of stuck in your brain. Like I
Absolutely.
wanted to get better with golf, so I had a picture of Tiger Woods on my vision board, and I may not remember certain steps behind those goals, but I know what that ultimate goal is, to get better with golf, right?
Love that. Love that.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We
Love
got
that.
one comment up here. Let's see. So Anthony says, agreed. How do we prepare to be intentional, not just say it, but initiate activity to do so? So true. So
Absolutely. And Sterl, I got a couple of comments on my side.
okay.
Deborah Clyde Thompson says faith board, prayer envelope, answer prayers envelope. Love it.
Love it. Love it.
Homer Armstrong says already Happy New Year to them boys. That's what I'm
Yes, sir.
talking about. And then Greg Newhouse again, LU in the building. Happy New
Yes.
Year, my brothers. Happy New
Oh,
Year, twins. So shout out to all of our people, and yeah, more of you guys chime in. Let's get the
yeah.
conversation going. We want to make sure we encourage and talk about what you guys want to talk about and get your commentary and all of that. So go ahead, Sterling. Just want to jump in and
No,
talk.
no, that's perfect. Yeah, because we want to hear about. Let us know where you are, what you're doing. Have you set New Year's resolutions? Do you not believe in it? Are you going to go with some alternatives like we're talking about? Just let us know. Okay, so next one is practice mindfulness, and I think this has been a big buzz in the last few years is the
Yeah.
importance of meditation, of reflection, of daily affirmations, of writing down your thoughts. And those are really, really powerful tools. Sometimes we just don't take the time out to just reflect and think about, why am I here? And what's my purpose in life? And what do I really, really want and desire? It changes everything. So I love it. I think that that's a really, really good one, Stephen. What are your thoughts?
I do. Yeah, I love it. I love it. There was something I looked at online, and they mentioned a gratification journal, right?
Hmm.
And what are you grateful for? I know we always, kind of, is like Thanksgiving is a day where you're always, gonna take an opportunity to talk about the things that you're thankful for. But on a daily basis, taking the opportunity to journalize the things that we're grateful for, because a lot of times we only tend to look at the things that are negative, the things that are going poorly in our lives, and it gets you down and it gets you out of that intentional positive mindset. But let's track and write down the things that we're grateful for that happen on a daily basis, and it helps us to stay motivated and positive. But yes, practice mindfulness, really, really important.
So true. So true. I love it.
Yes.
What do we got here, Steven? Oh, is that no? We didn't go through this one. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, it's on me. Okay. Okay. I was just checking the comments over here to see if we
Oh,
had a
yes.
few more. So just wanted to shout out a few more comments. So Deborah Pod Thompson says, what's powerful is to hear that you as men are doing vision boards, faith board, mindfulness activities, etc., and with your families. Yeah, thanks, Deborah. You know what I'm
We
saying?
appreciate
Thank
that.
you. We
Yeah,
appreciate that. We're trying to be good men in 2025, and we
that's
want to
right.
be a good influence on others. Russell Triplet says, "Happy New Year's, brothers." And Russell is a retired educator that we know really well from Langston, a member of Kappa Alpha Psi as well, who has living his best life in the DR and back and forth. Just
Yes.
he, you know what?
World traveler.
Yeah, I just got to take a moment to say, when you do what's right in terms of taking care of your business, you work hard, save your money, you earn the opportunity to live the life that you should when it's time for you to retire, and be unapologetic about it. So shout out to Newt Russell, man, just for being
Yes.
a role model about how to retire well, and to take care of yourself, be healthy. He's really big on inspiring people to be healthy and to take care of their bodies mentally and physically, and just how to relax and enjoy life after you ran a good race in your employment. So shout out to Ken Gammon, brother of Omega Sci-Fi. LU says Happy New Year, Steve, Mr. Earl, and then Fifi Terrell says Happy New Year's, brothers, as well. She just had a birthday recently, I believe. Either her or her husband had a birthday recently.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah. Sure did.
yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I remember Russell. Speaking of Russell, I know he goes Facebook Live every once in a while as well, and he was talking to he really shared a testimony of how he was having some health concerns, and he decided that he was going to change his lifestyle, and
Right.
he started drinking more water, and I think eating more fruits and vegetables, and just walking. Trying to be as active as possible, and I think he lost some 20 pounds or something. All I know is he was on Facebook with his shirt off, so
Yeah.
again dancing. So I guess he was feeling himself. But anyway, the
It was,
long
it was something about his eyesight that he had to go to the
yeah,
DR to get his eyes more, to be able to see the eye candy. It was something about the
he's like,
eyesight that he was
you need
trying
to
to
be able to
improve, and then he just
focus.
felt like going to the DR was going to help him with that process. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't
So
know.
yeah, so it seemed like it helped in a lot of different ways. And he came back with 5% body
Right, right,
fat, and
right. We're messing with you, brother, but we love you. Go ahead, sir. We keep it moving.
Okay, so choose a word for the year. This is really cool. I think just recently. I've had a few friends that are trying to do this, and it's really easy. It's like, okay, I have one word that I'm gonna choose for this year, and it's gonna be intentional or unstoppable. And then that is your driving force. That one particular word. It makes it super easy. And whatever I do, I'm going to be courageous or I'm going to be confident. And so, easy thing. Just pick one word, one action verb, and yeah, and go with it. Steven, have you ever done that before?
I haven't, but I love the concept. And I was like, as you were talking, I was sitting here thinking, what is going to be my word? And it's interesting because when you think about it, if you choose just one word for the year, man, you got to
Mhm.
spend some time really reflecting on it. You can't just pick just any word because that's
True,
pretty
true.
important to say. What is that one word going to be for the year? To be your focus. And I love it. I was thinking in my mind, I was kind of thinking unapologetic,
Yeah, yeah,
but that feels a little arrogant a little bit. But I think that's amazing, and I love it. I love it.
yeah. And then Deborah Pye, she said, I can pull that up. She said her word is execution. That's a good one.
Yes,
That's a
yes.
good one.
The opposite of procrastination, what seems to be my word, and that's not the word I chose, but it feels like it just seems to be my word to
Right,
try.
right,
So
right. No,
thank you
you're
for that,
pretty
Deborah.
good. I
We
don't
need
think you
that execution
procrastinate
in
too
our
much.
lives, 100%.
And then this next one I think is super cool too. Create a not to do list instead of it's like setting the anti resolution. So instead of saying, I want to lose 20 pounds, then you're going to say, okay, I'm not going to eat sugar,
Right.
or I'm not going to drink sodas, or I'm not going to drink alcohol. Right now I think is dry January or something like that. But
Right.
setting those not to do things, which is powerful. Well, one of the things that I realized in life is that if we can just stop doing some of the negative things that we're doing in our life, then
Right.
all the positive things are easy to do, right? There's so many things in life that we can do, or that we could do if we could just stop doing some of those negative things. So it's powerful.
It is. It is. And there's also such a power in the word no, right? So
True.
sometimes we want to say yes to everything. And I was just like thinking about what you were talking about, Sterling, and it just kind of made me think about the power of being able to say no to something or no to people. But just yeah, what are you not gonna do? You're not gonna stand for this in your life, for a person to treat you in this way. But just being able to exercise confidently and say the word no, and stand 10 toes down on something that you're not gonna do, you're not gonna accept. I love it. I love it.
Excellent. Excellent. And our last one, finding purpose and meaning in your goals. And this is really, really important. Being a healthcare provider and a physical therapist, this is something that we've been focused on and pushing for a while now. And so we have patients that come in all the time and they're like, okay, I want to be pain free.
Right.
Well, that's the goal, but why do you want to do that? What's the meaning behind it? What would happen if you were in a pain-free state? And it's like,
Right.
okay, then I'll be able to run a marathon, or I'll be able to play with my grandkids, or you know, I can walk around the block again or play basketball. So if we can resonate and determine what's the meaning behind these goals and why they're important, then it makes the goals just that more realistic, and it makes it a little bit more achievable. It changes the motivation. So,
What is your why? There's a book. Is that Simon Sinek that is
Simon Sinek,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, define your why or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, that resonates across everything in life because if you're not going to go after something as passionately and as aggressively as you should if you don't understand your why, if you don't
that's
understand
right.
what you're doing.
That's right.
And so that's really important. I love it, Sterling. Really important.
Awesome, awesome. So we, oh, what did I do here? There we go. We kept it short and sweet this time. It's nice because it's a great way to get the year started off with some really, really short and simple, easy to do steps that can really change your entire year. So,
Absolutely, man. I got a lot of comments there that I want to drop on us real quick and make sure we
okay.
we share a few. If I can see a few, still, and I think some of them are coming up on your side too. But Felicia King says, "Happy New Year, twins! Thanks for sharing this information. Starting and being consistent with our goals allows us to see them through. It makes it makes it all worth it and feel accomplished. Absolutely. Anytime you feel like you can check the box and say that something is done, that's a great feeling, right?
That's so true.
Devet Monique Wilson, another LU folk in the place, says, "What you're not changing, you're choosing." Lord, but that's by a quote by Laura Ernest. I love that.
That's awesome.
Um, and then Fifi it says again, thanks for always talking and encouraging people to reach their goals. You're very welcome, Fee. Laura Garza Rosalind says, yes, I just had my word revealed, personal. So Laura's word is personal. Love that. Love
Personal.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's some other comments as well, but I can't get to them because they're kind of rolling away. But man, awesome. Sterling, I'm glad, one of the resolutions I have for 2025 is that we actually do this Monday motivation on a consistent basis.
Exactly. It'd be
And
nice
stay
if we could
committed.
just be consistent, maybe a month, 1 month. That would be
Yes,
a great starter goal.
that would be great. That would be great. But so still, thanks for pushing us to get this back up and rolling, man. It's always an honor to sit beside you and share a little wisdom, learn from the people, and talk a little bit and give back a little bit. So I appreciate you, my brother.
I appreciate you too. We were talking about gratification earlier. I was like, I'm grateful for my brother. I tell
Oh
you,
man,
you know, I wanted to shed some tears. I was going to say something really emotional and thought provoking, but I was like, yeah, I don't want us to cry on this podcast today. But I'm thinking for you, my brother.
same here, brother. Same here, man. We're thankful for all of you guys as well that are watching. Please stay tuned. Every couple of weeks, we're going to be here dropping our Monday motivation. And we've got some other big things coming up in 2025. We've had a lot of people asking about the next release of our next book.
Yes.
We're committed to getting our next book along the way in 2025. We've got some great topics for that. A lot of things happen in
Yeah, a
2025.
lot of things. Yeah, and everyone get ready for the conference that's coming to a city near you. We can't
Absolutely.
be outdone by all these other, folks trying to jump out here and do a business conference.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time.
Yeah. Young Millionaire series is coming
Yeah,
back.
yeah. So cool.
All right, guys.
Okay. Till next time. Peace.